Hello, boxing world. This is Pop Off the Wiz, aka Every Round Boxing, and this is the first ever blog on every round. If you like boxing, this is where you want to be. If you love boxing, this is where you want to be. If you eat, sleep, and breathe boxing, this is where you want to be. I'm here to chop it up with y'all about these fights, man, and I just want to have some fun with the sport that we all so dearly love. I ain't here to be biased, and I'm not here to sugarcoat a damn thing. So if you can't handle the humor, the theatrics, or the honesty, this is not the channel for you. You can go. Now with that being said, let's get straight to it. This is the recap, no cap, and we are at the hangover after. We got to witness boxing history Saturday night. That's right, boxing history, where the first ever undisputed super middleweight champ was crowned, and it all went down at the MGM Grand Arena of Las Vegas, Nevada. Now I'm sure everyone was tuned in. I don't think anyone missed this shit, and if you did miss, then you missing like a motherfucker. There was a big fight feel surrounding this fight, man, and I don't think it's something we as fans have felt for a long time, at least in my opinion. This was probably the biggest boxing event of the year so far, outside of fucking Fury and Wilder. I'm talking this was a blockbuster. As my guy Triple G would say, big drama show for Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. Man, listen, the way this fight started, I don't really think there was a fill-out round after the opening bell, bruh. I wouldn't consider it to be a fill-out round because although the chess match was there, it's almost like they had unfinished business from the little slap boxing contest at the press conference. Now, if you didn't catch the fight, don't take what I'm saying out of context. Don't do that. They weren't having some huge toe-to-toe brawl in round one. It wasn't anything like that. I know there's been a big debate out there about who won the first round, and it's because them boys got straight to it. Caleb Plant was being first to my surprise. He was actually being first at the start of multiple rounds. Was he landing everything? Nah, but those straight jabs from the top to the bottom and the rangefinder were on full display early on, to the point where the pace picked up quick. Caleb had so many jabs and Canelo face, ain't no way Canelo wasn't wired off the good shit. At the same time though, Canelo was stalking his every move to the point where those body blows from Canelo were that of a Vegas pimp sniffing bumps off his hoe. Like, they got right down to business. Plant might have not been hurting Canelo or sitting down on all of his punches, but those counters and that movement was on point. It was sharp, it was nice, he had Canelo's timing, very disruptive, and some of the counters was sweet like the man's middle name. Now, I know they say white folks can't dance, but this dude was showing the moves. I know they say he got pillow fist, but if this was a pillow fight in the early half of the fight, he was winning that motherfucker. Those slips and counters were looking like sock and boppers. Every time Canelo's head snapped back from one of those jabs, that's how the shit looked. Caleb also did well with the Philly shell. Now, was it perfect? No. Was it Mayweather? No. But he showed some flashes. He did. Do I think it was smart for him to be doing the rope-a-dope all up on the ropes with the Philly shell all against the ropes? No, I do not. But Caleb came to fight. He was showing his shit, dog. That is, until the boy Nello flushed the toilet on him. And man, there was some punches Canelo landed cleanly. I couldn't believe Plant was taking those shots. I could not believe he was taking those shots. I know for a fact he shit himself. There was also punches Canelo threw that were either being rolled or deflected, but I mean barely. And don't get me wrong, he did miss some big punches, and Caleb was missing as well, but it got to the point where I felt, and I think we all knew based on Canelo's fights with Amir Khan and Sergey Kovalev fights, that it was only a matter of time before Canelo was gonna get him up out of there. And of course, that's why we call it the sweet science, because timing has a lot to do with this. Now, whether you believe Caleb was winning the fight early on, Canelo was winning every round, Caleb's movement was giving Canelo fits, Caleb was fighting scared, Canelo was frustrated, or Canelo was just playing with his food before eating and sticking a fork in him, it was good. It was suspenseful, it was intriguing, it was entertaining while it lasted. Shit, are you not entertained? I was. I have nothing to complain about. Both of them looked gas real early on in my opinion, but of course, Canelo looked to be conditioned better. And we all know they both have a history of gassing in fights, but Canelo looked the more comfortable of the two men. And I mean, from the first round on, even in the rounds that weren't going his way, the presence was felt. That ring was Canelo's ring. It was evident throughout the fight. The way he was just walking him down. Motherfucker was looking like Michael Myers in there. And the reality is, Caleb Plant was just a glitch in that world for that moment. We knew the body shots would take a toll. I mean, Jesus, Canelo was doing work on the body like he was Dr. Miami. What's that shit Denzel said in Training Day? Jake, I can get surgical with this bitch, Jake. But listos para chingazos, right? Ain't that what Plant said at the weigh-in? Now, I know Canelo's been talking a lot of English. He learned a lot of English. Good job, by the way. But let me tell you, when they were inside of that ring, them hands was speaking every Spanish word known to man, bruh. Caleb Plant really learned some Spanish on Saturday night. Spanish class was in session, and Canelo Alvarez was the teacher. Mexican style. The man, El Jefe, Chingon, motherfucker. Now, I don't know what Plant was telling Canelo's corner after the fight, but he learned so much Spanish, he probably forgot how to speak English. Now, Caleb Plant has cojones, though, man. He got heart. But I know one thing, though. Half the money he made for this fight is going to his hospital bill, bruh. Canelo made him earn it, and he made him earn it really bad. Then he even went against the ropes himself, as if to say, I can do what you can do too. The mental warfare, the mind games. There's levels to this, and that man is a machine. Canelo Alvarez is a different breed. Whether you love him or hate him, that's just the reality of this shit. No cap. I've never seen a fighter like this before. I never seen a fighter like Mayweather. I never seen a fighter like Pacquiao. I never seen a fighter like Mike Tyson. I never seen a fighter like Roy Jones Jr. It's a different beast. And I feel Canelo has arrived to that party and joined that company, solidifying himself. I mean, the way he was just so poised in there, so calm. Even when he was pissed off, just in there moving to the beat of his own drum like a shark that smells blood. And bang! Fucking guy hits that Ultra Instinct and turns into Goku. Ah, bam! Sweet hands meet cinnamon. Sweet dreams. Know what I mean? And, hey, I seen Canelo wearing them silk PJs. I see the drip on them pajamas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a subliminal towards Plant, like, I can do this in my sleep, or nigga, you going to sleep. But we all know Plant already brought the pillows to the ring with him anyways. He ended up being a marijuana plant in the end because he got smoked. He got planted on his ass. Alvarez sent his ass to another planet. And Canelo, the way he cuts the ring off, and man, he does it so beautifully, bruh. He's smooth with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Only problem is, he wasn't doing it a lot in this fight. But the moments he did do it, you could see the difference. Some of them lead left hooks are just so crucial, especially the left hooks, the money shot that got Caleb in trouble, then the angles as he moved to his right and landed the two following uppercuts. I mean, God, it was filthy. Canelo Alvarez looked like he could drink a full bottle of tequila and a full bottle of Irish whiskey and still be sober. I really believe it. It looked like Plant was trying to drink him under the table and end up fucked up. Nah, but all in all, I gotta give Caleb Plant props for lasting as long as he did, man. And let me just say, when people ask me about Caleb Plant, I told them I like him. The fuck? What's there not to like about the guy? I'm a fan of his story. He's a good boxer. He has good boxing skills. He got swag. He cool. He confident. But none of that was gonna win him this fight, bruh. So for him to even make it to the 11th round, when damn near everyone, including Canelo himself, predicted this fight would end in 8 or 9 rounds, whether you believe Caleb Plant was there to survive or not, he did better than we anticipated. Caleb Plant, keep your head up, bruh. You went in there, you held your own against the best pound for pound fighter, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he even landed a big body shot late in the fight that looked to stun Canelo for a little bit, and a lot of people are forgetting. But that also shows us who Canelo is, because it wasn't too long after that when he turned it up, and he turned it up real loud. Matter of fact, hats off to both these warriors for stepping up to the plate, giving us fans this treat and leaving it all in the ring. This is what boxing is about. You hear me? This is who we are. This is who we should be. This is what we need to be. Congratulations to Canelo Alvarez, King Canelo. He now has won 16 major world titles in his professional career, Ric Flair. Woo! He's a champion in 4 weight classes, has unified in 3 of those weight classes, and is not only the first ever Latino-Mexican undisputed champion at 168, but he's the first ever undisputed super middleweight champion in boxing history. The first, number 1. He's the face of boxing, he's the best pound for pound right now, and he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. He's the best of his generation today, and that's just what it is, bro. He don't want to stop. So tell me, who's next for Canelo? Is it Artur Beterbiev, David Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, Triple G, Andre Ward? What do y'all think? Hell, what's next for Caleb Plant? Should him and David Benavidez have a fight? I think that would be a good one. Let's see what the future holds. Until next time, Boxing World Fight fans, thank you for tuning in to Every Round. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Next video will be coming soon. Please leave comments below. Let me know what you thought about the fight, what you think is next for Canelo as well as Plant, and what fights you're looking forward to or want to see. Pop out. I'm out. Peace.